So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roma Theory. We've got a massive game this Wednesday. We've got a massive game because this is a tournament which has got our name written all over it, and it's such like we want to get back winning. We want to get back living the 25th of May 2022 vibes, emotions, and all of that. And if we want to do that, then we have to win this tournament. I'm excited. I'm excited because yesterday's game was so promising. I've said it many times. I'm extremely proud of the team yesterday just because if we play like that against any other team, I think we can beat them. Obviously, fatigue is going to be a big thing. Tiredness is going to be a big thing because the rate of matches is going to increase. You know, we're going to play two games, an average of 2 games per week, starting from this Wednesday. But I'm ready for it. You know what? The World Cup is over. We've had a lot of time to rest on our sofa, and now we're back. And I'm very excited for Wednesday's game because it's a hit or miss. It's one round. It's a killer. It's a match point. Let's call it if we're playing tennis. And then obviously if we were to get to the semi-finals, that would be the only round which would have both the first leg and the second leg. First leg at home, second leg away, or vice versa. Semi-final is a killer game. Whoever wins goes through. So penalties can happen, extra time can happen, and I'm going to start off by saying that those are two things we have to avoid. We've seen this with the Napoli game. You know, Cremonese can be dangerous. They are last in the league. They're gonna give it their all best in this tournament. They're gonna give it their all best. One last chance. It's a miracle that they are where they are right now by eliminating Napoli. So I think they have to take their chances. They're gonna risk for it. They're gonna park the bus. They want the penalties. They eliminated Napoli with penalties. They're gonna seek to eliminate us and throw us out with penalties too. We have to avoid penalties. This is why. You know, we'll get into the predicted 11, but it's a standard predicted 11 with a few changes. But overall, the path has to be the same, and this is a very important game. We cannot underestimate this. This is an important tournament which we have to try and win. So I mean, much of the big guys are gonna start, in my opinion, Wednesday's game. Where do we start? Let's start about talking about our period, about what we're living. And I think we're living a very great moment. The Napoli game was our first defeat in 2023, but it was a defeat which fans should be proud of because we were better than Napoli. We deserved to not lose that. I'm not saying we deserved to win. We definitely did not deserve to lose. We played well. It was entertaining. It was fun. High rhythms. Versatility in the midfield. Matic and Cristante upheld Ngisa, Lobotka and Zielinski very, very well. So, one thing which I'll say is that I think the Napoli game has made us even more united. Even more together. I feel like that Napoli game is going to start a massive good moment from Roma. I feel like that Napoli game was such a bummer in a way that we really wanted to get something from it, but we didn't get something from it, meaning everyone was gutted, everyone wanted something more. We were unlucky, and I think it's that which will make us even more united. You know, Mourinho has removed the toxic elements in this team. Zaniolo's gone, Karsdorp's gone, and yeah, these are the two toxic guys. They're gone. They are two players which want to leave, and in fact, if you haven't followed the latest news, Zaniolo has been officially called outside of series. Shut up! I never called you. Why do you pop up? Zaniolo has been officially told. Oh my God! Shut up! He's been officially told that he's out of the project. That does mean that I don't think he'll be reintegrated ever again. We've removed Zaniolo from the team. We've removed Karsdorp from the team. Mourinho now has players who want to play for the team. First of all, that is going to make us more united because it has removed the elements which want to bring a bad influence to the changing room. But second of all, the team and the match yesterday is going to start a great moment. Because you look at what Mourinho said post-match, and he's proud. He's happy. He's probably said that was the best game of the season. You look at what Mourinho posted on his Instagram account, that picture. You know, Mourinho 2 months ago would never in a million years have posted that picture after a defeat. It means that Mourinho is slowly and gradually getting that enthusiasm that he lacked back again. It's a great moment. And you look at our calendar and it's even better. We're playing Cremonese on Wednesday. Then we've got Empoli on Saturday. We've got Lecce away. Then we've got Verona at home. Then we've got Cremonese in the Serie A away. These are all games which can massively increase our momentum. We have to try and get 4 points from our next 5 games. That's 15 points. That would put us in such a great position that people would dream of. So let's focus on this game though. Let's focus on this game because, you know, at the same time, it's easy to underestimate this. I don't think Jose will. And that's why my predicted 11 is the majority of the big guys are going to start. Because this is such an important trophy and Jose knows this. So let me go through my predicted 11. Rui Patricio starting. Defense is the same. You see, I've not put Kumbula in. I have kept Smalling, Ibanez and Mancini. Then, who do we have? 4 midfielders. I'm putting Chilik, who has to be back, and I think Chilik has to play because he missed the Napoli game because of too many yellow cards, so he has to start. On the other side, it's not Spina because Spina got an injury. He'll be back, muscle injury, nothing major. He's back in like 1-2 weeks. But again, that shows you that Spina is really a completely different player to Euro 2020 season. It could be Zalewski, but I'm going to put El Shaarawy because El Shaarawy just deserves it. El Shaarawy just deserves to start. I've given my praise to El Shaarawy in the live stream before, talking about not Marcos Llorente, Diego Llorente. I love El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy is such a professional player. If he doesn't start this game, we're disrespecting him. So El Shaarawy has to start. Now, you know me. I don't like starting El Shaarawy in that position, but I think Mourinho will start El Shaarawy in that position. And El Shaarawy played in that position in the last 30 minutes of yesterday's game and was my man of the match. Scored a goal, changed the game. I think El Shaarawy has to start. Right, my 2 midfielders in the middle, it's more of wishful thinking. I really can't picture Jose starting both Kamara and Bove. It just won't happen. That's more me wishful thinking and, you know, kind of like wanting to see Kamara back on the pitch. But I don't think it will happen. I mean, Kamara could start. I just highly doubt Mourinho will start both Kamara and Bove together. So I don't know why. I don't know what happened with Kamara. This is the Kamara game. This is the Kamara game. Fast on the ball against a team which will park the bus, box to box, rapid on the ball. We need Kamara in this game. There's no point in starting Matic and Cristante again. One, because both of them will be tired. And second of all, because we don't need that defensive block against Cremonese. We have to try and score at least 2 goals in this game. I picture a 2-0 win. I'm going to say it now. I picture a 2-0 win. I think we'll get to the semi-finals and all of that. But we have to earn it. We have to earn it, and that's definitely going to be the challenge. So again, Kamara Bove, I'm not sure about. It's just me trying to restart Kamara in the cycle again. If it means resting Bove but starting Kamara, I'm all up for it. I think Kamara has to start again. If it means, you know, if Jose really has to start Matic and Cristante, one of the two, and put next to him one between Kamara, Tahirovic, Bove, I'd put Kamara just because I've completely forgotten about Kamara. I want to see him back again. I loved when he used to play at the start of the season. What happened with Kamara? I'm not sure if it will happen though. I can picture Jose starting Matic and Cristante again. I don't think it's a necessity. That's all I'll say. So I'm again wishful thinking, but it could happen. So I'm gonna put Kamara and Bove, Chilik on the other side. My 3 attackers. Dybala is gonna start because this is a game we have to win. This is a game we have to win before extra time, before penalties, and Dybala can change it. He's top class at home. He's got a massive form at home this season. He's basically scored in every game he's played at home. So I expect another another Dybala masterclass. I'm going to say it again. I think Dybala will score. Next to him, Pellegrini. Got criticised yesterday, but wasn't fit. In fact, Mourinho revealed something in the post-match interview saying that in the past week he wasn't training with the team. So the fact that he started yesterday's game was a massive surprise. He has to get that form back. And this is the same discussion with Tammy. I think Tammy was in a worse state at the start of the season than Pellegrini is right now. But Tammy getting back fit is a primary example of if a player is living a tough moment, which I don't think Pellegrini is. I'm the first one to say that I don't think Pellegrini is living a tough moment. Pellegrini can be better, but he's not living a tough moment to the levels of Tammy Abraham at the start of the season. But the Tammy Abraham example is very clear. If you want the player to get fit, you have to start him. He has to get that form back, maybe get some goals. So, again, this is a perfect match for Pellegrini to score the goals. In a position next to Dybala. And in front of them, Belotti. Won't be Tammy. No, nothing major with Tammy. Nothing major with Tammy. Because him and Spina were the injured ones after yesterday's game. Not injured. Spina got injured, but it's like a 1 week muscle problem. Nothing major. Tammy looked like he had a muscle injury too. However, it's confirmed that it's just tiredness. And today, in fact, he did 0 medical checkups, meaning that it's nothing major. But again, I think this is a vital game. But at the same time, I do agree that we also need to keep a good eye on Champions League and winning games. So I'd rest Tammy for this. I think Tammy deserves a rest. He's been playing phenomenally lately. I think Belotti deserves a chance. I mean, can it be Solbakken? I want to see Solbakken in this game. I really do. And the fact that I've excluded him from my predicted 11 doesn't mean I don't want to see him. I want to see Solbakken from the start. But my predicted 11 is not my lineup. It's what I think will happen. And I don't think Solbakken will start this game. I think it's the perfect game to start Solbakken. But on the other hand, we know Jose really well. After that 6-1 defeat against Bodo, he's not taking any risks. I see a complete starting 11 starting on Wednesday. Solbakken will get subbed in. If we go 2-0 up at half-time, Solbakken has to play the entire second half. But all I'm saying is, I don't see it happen. And again, I don't think he's a striker. He's more of a El Sharawi position. So, he's more of a Zaniolo or Sharawi position. So, I think it's a chance for Belotti to start bagging goals too. And, you look at yesterday's game and you're like, why have Napoli won that game? One, because, yes, our defence wasn't amazing. We played a massive game, I'll be the first one to say it, but the second reason being why we lost yesterday's game is you look at the squad depth. You look at the squad depth. We removed Tammy from the pitch, put Belotti in, gave 0 impact. They removed Osimhen from the pitch, put Simeone in, who's the equivalent of Belotti in our team, and bagged the winning goal. So, squad depth is important. Belotti needs to get that fitness and form back going. And it's these matches where you can grab goals, maybe a few penalties, even though I wouldn't make him take penalties after that Torino game. But again, I expect a 2-0 win. I think we'll win. Standard classic game. I'll be at the stadium, so stadium vlog will come. No live watch long, but stay tuned for it. It's going to be a massive stadium vlog. It's going to be very curious how the fans react to Zaniolo. I expect a massive banner to be displayed all over the Curva Sud against Nico. By the way, last updates on Nico is that, as I said before, he has been told that he's out of the project officially, which means I don't think he'll be reintegrated back in the team. And he has left Rome. He's back in his hometown in the north of Italy, in La Spezia actually, because of the amount of threats and amount of assaults that he's been receiving in these last days. So he's left Rome. It's a very bad situation for that guy. So I don't know what happens, but Leipzig are interested in these last 24 hours of the transfer market. So one of the reasons why I went live today is because tomorrow is deadline day, so I want to go live for it. I want to go live for deadline day, deadline hour, and all of that. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can maybe launch one last minute hit like Diego Llorente today. No one was expecting it. So who knows if Zaniolo will be sold in these last hours. I highly doubt it. I think he'll stay, and I think he'll suffer. He'll suffer a lot because the fans are not happy. And what happened yesterday night is a good example of it. So yeah, right. Looking at their team, who do they have? Their MVP is their goalkeeper. Their goalkeeper is a very, very good goalkeeper. We're actually interested in the goalkeeper as a future Rui Patricio, but their MVP is the goalkeeper. That explains a lot. They're a good team though. You know, they went on a lead against Inter Milan this weekend. They eliminated and threw Napoli out. It could be a weird game, but I just think we're living a great moment. We're playing at home, sold out stadium. I think we're gonna win. Again, look at Fenegian Felix now pull out masterclass. Felix, Felix. We know Felix really well. And I think Mourinho knows him really well. So I don't think it will be a problem just because we know him really well. We know how to mark him really well. I don't think he'll even start. I think Dessers will start tomorrow. On Wednesday. But we know Felix really well. Felix was a big part of the Conference League team. In fact, this plant is named after Felix. After that, oh, look at this plant. It's invisible because it's a green. Oh my guys, look at that. It's gemmy. It's not dead. It's not invisible. It's just the green screen doesn't pick it up. But this plant got named after Felix. Felix, apart from that Wijnaldum accident, has a place in our hearts. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to Wednesday's game. Right, let's read some comments and then I'll end the stream. Unleash Elsha and Ola says, do Hero. Would say that we put on a perfect game until we changed both Cristante and Matic for Bove and Tahirovic. If you look on Napoli's 2-1 goal, Tahirovic lost his position. I agree because I don't think those substitutions were studied really well. But again, I'm not going to blame anyone because we played a good game. And you see, let's be honest here. It's tempting to say after we equalised yesterday to go, ooh, we could have won that game. It is, because we could have actually won that game. But you look at the pre-match, as soon as the match ended, and you're like, realistically speaking, they're a better team than us. They're the best team in Europe. Who would have expected us to win? We played a good game. We played a massive game. I'm proud of the team. And everyone should be proud, not just me. So, don't be delusional. Don't be like those guys, like Amanda and the other guy who said top 4 is gone. We're 1 point from top 4. And just think about the fact that we've got Napoli away from our schedule now. We're done with Napoli. We have got 5 consecutive games against lower middle relegation sides. We can get 4 points. We can easily get top 2. I think if we play like we played yesterday, we can win every single game. We can easily get top 2. I'm not joking. I'm being dead serious here. It was a great performance. Right, to me, most of our young players from Academy have done quite well so far, and I think they can maintain their performance and even get better once they started getting more playing time and experience. Can't wait for the game, says Mescabar. Yeah, looking forward to it. Stadium vlog will come, and yeah, tomorrow, deadline day, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Nothing will happen, realistically speaking. I mean, again, we never know with this ownership who loves surprising us. Another reason was Diego Llorente. No one was talking about, no rumors whatsoever. This morning, I was in my maths class, opened my phone, Diego Llorente confirmed by Gianluca Di Marzio. It's as simple as that. Things can change from there to there, but I don't think anything can happen. I don't think we're in a position to buy more players. The big critical topic is going to be Zaniolo in these last 24 hours, even though it's going to be hard for a team to offer the amount of money. And by the way, if we were to sell Zaniolo, it's interesting to see who we get, if we get someone. Ziyech is apparently going to PSG in the end. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see. So, deadline day tomorrow. If you haven't already, please make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the link on my channel with your families and friends. And yeah, smash it. If everyone in the stream right now can take 2 seconds to smash that like button, free of cost, takes 2 seconds, smash that big juicy thumbs up. And yeah, it will support me a lot. Right, let's see how we're feeling. Positive, negative. Let's see the results of the poll. 89% says Daye and 10% says Afena Masterclass. I bet you that's Afena's brother who voted that. Dusan Vlahovic. He's leaving. Good pick. Oh, that's actually quite a good thing. I haven't thought about it. But again, that's... I prefer Tammy. Because it could be, the second with Zaniolo, I think we have to get a good substitution to the levels of Vlahovic. But Vlahovic does not play in Zaniolo's position. I don't know. I'd love to see both Tammy and Vlahovic next to Dybala. Oh, imagine that! Oh my god, Tammy, Vlahovic, and Dybala. Like, wow, that would be amazing. But I don't think it'll happen. Roma Lazio Coppa Italia final. In fact, let me get closer. You don't want to see that. You do not want to see. But you see, it's not because I don't want to play them in the final. I mean, I do not want to play them in the final. But the reality of why I don't want to see a Roma Lazio final, one is, if we lose, trust me, we're going to get mocked. It's in May. The final is in May. Imagine getting your summer holidays ruined by Lazio fans always reminding you lost the final. We don't want that. Because I'm not saying they would win against us, but if they do win against us, trust me, we would get depressed. And second of all, because, the second reason, which is even more important for our health, is our body is not ready for anticipation of our potential Roma Lazio Coppa Italia final. Our body, our organs are not ready. You see, my prostate is not ready to just eject liters of urine every single day. They're not ready. I'll be very honest, they aren't. So the anticipation in a potential pre-game Roma Lazio final, I've said it to someone, I would throw up 8 liters of adrenaline hormones. I would. I'd just live in the bathroom for the entire week before the game. So I don't want to see that. I really don't. In fact, I'm going to support Juventus to get... You see, I'd rather lose a Coppa Italia final against Juventus, Inter Milan or Atalanta than Lazio. That's my conclusion. So no Lazio in the final. Please, let's avoid that, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine. People say I turn red when we concede a goal. Imagine me turning red if we lose the Lazio Coppa Italia final. Ooh, I would turn like a dried potato, but not potato, the red one, tomato. Yeah. Again, I'm tired. I'm spitting absolute bullshit. Let me go to bed. No, I'm gonna go watch some Harry Potter. Watch Harry Potter. It's back on Netflix. I'm rewatching all the episodes. It's insane. Harry Potter is quality. Harry Potter is the best film in the world. I'm up to the 3rd. Let me go watch it. So I'll catch you soon. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let Harry Potter with his glasses go back to watch Harry Potter. And I'll catch you soon. Simon out.